I will put the questions in the chat too. Let me see where are here. Okay, 14. Okay, guys, let's start with the immersion. So, for the guys that are watching us in YouTube, I am Barbara Ortega. I'm graphic designer, specialized to help my clients to constructing their structure of their business with a branding design. And now I'm living in Spain. I am married. I'm 30 years old. And yeah, I like to drink some coffee and to know new places and cities. And I'm here to learn with you guys because being a host is not just prepared questions, not just leading a group, but it's eternal leadership. So I learned a lot with you too. And today, guys, we are gonna talk about some preferences and dreams too. And I will start with the first questions. I will start with Pedrito. Pedrito, tell me, if you could choose a superpower for a day, which one would you pick and why?
Oh, this is an interesting question. Uh, for me, my dream as when I was a child is to fly away, and I think it is the better superpower to choose for doing things and move to one place to another to with facility.
Very nice. Yeah, I know it's very comfortable because you don't have to pay the gasoline.
Yeah,
And not face
stuck in the
the
traffic.
yes, the traffic, not to face the traffic. And I don't know about the velocity that you achieve, but imagine that you
Maybe,
can visit some new countries. Imagine
yeah.
without picking airplanes or anything like that. Yeah, it's very nice. And why did you had this I don't know, essa vontade de voar? Por quê? De onde surgiu isso? Eu sei que foi da sua infância, mas por quê?
Yes, maybe with the movies and the heroes in there and these movies, and uh, I guess it's a one power, a good power to to have.
Yeah, and uh, what was your favorite uh, uh superhero?
In my child, I think is has a lot of heroes, but I like to the anime Dragon Ball.
I know, I watch it too. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, okay then. And about you, Philip? If you choose a superpower for one day, which one would you pick up and why?
Oh, if it was just for a day, then I would like to have the power to return in time, just to avoid the latest decisions I made before coming here. So for one day, we'll turn in time and then stay on that period of time
Oh
again.
God.
But yeah, if like years ago, I would say that fly as well, mostly because of my degree specialization. I'm a space engineer, so the desire to fly and know how flying machines works are the greatest thing I wanted to know. But nowadays, like because of these decisions, like okay, let's go back in time and make some corrections in my life. But yeah,
Okay.
we return in time.
Oh God. And do you, I don't know how I ask this. Do you like the movie Back to the Future?
I have watched it a couple of times, but I haven't seen this movie since I was 20, and now I'm 31. So,
Okay. That's a
so
long time.
it has been a long time that I haven't watched this movie. Because usually
Yeah,
people here watch it again like every 3 to 4 years. I don't know how often they use it to watch.
I watched it this recently and was very nice to watch it again because the difference of the effects uh is very big, because today we have a lot of technology to do real stuffs. But well, the idea, guys, it's amazing.
Was there any kind of
I,
continuation of this movie?
I don't know. I don't really know, but I would like to. I would like to like a remasterizing version,
Mhm.
will be amazing. And did you had
Uh,
some superhero that you liked in your childhood?
No. When I was a
No.
child, I used to be like the guy who cheered for the villain to win. Just because I was like I tried to contradict almost everyone when I was a child. So
Oh,
when there was like a hero, I was cheering for the villain. So it was always the
okay.
opposite.
Oh, do you have some preferred violence? So
No, no, I don't have any. But like when my brother used to play games that had this concept of hero and villain, I was always like cheering for the villain to win, so he would lose.
oh my. Okay then. Thank you, Phil. Pedrito, did you were to say something or no?
say in the if the Back to the Future was remastered, I think is a 3D is a good point to watch again.
It's really good. It will be amazing for sure.
Yeah.
I keep thinking like they could use the same technology of Avatar to redoing this film will be amazing.
Oh yes. Yeah. Certainly.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. And now it's you, Vanessa.
Hi.
Tell me.
Okay. So the question number one.
Yeah.
I will choose the power for to visit galaxies and planets and possible life outside of Earth. So I like to see the planets. I like to see the sky in the night. So I like to know about that. So I think my superpower is about to visit, maybe use the speed of light and can visit to other places far, far away from here in Earth.
Oh, this is a very interesting point. And okay. And I guess the ability to not to I don't know, to breathe outside,
Sorry.
the ability to breathe, to respirar.
Ah, yes. Pedrito said about teleport. It's not teleport because I would like to visit in the travel and feel the emotions how you can feel in speed of light, for example. Then the feels, the emotions that you can see, for example, in this travel.
Yeah, for sure. And do you believe that there are many different kind of civilizations in another planets?
Yes, yes, I believe because the universe is infinite, so have infinite possibilities, and I think that the Earth is one of planets in the universe that have life. So I think in other places have different kind of lives, and I would like to visit these places and discover new civilizations and cultures and see like I'm invisible because the people of this of these planets I can't see me. I don't like that see me. Just visit like I'm invisible.
Okay, just watching.
Yes, yes, yes.
Interesting. And what did you expect to find out in these another planets and civilizations?
I would like to see a black hole and all these works because I like fiction, science fiction. Yes, I think is that. Um, and I think that have different kind of lives, and I would like to see how these lives works in other planets. I don't know what I will see, but I would like to be surprised to see that.
Okay, this is a different perspective, and yes, we don't know what uh what expect for there because we don't really know where what is going on there. So yeah, it could be amazing. And for you, do you have some favorite movie that you watched and that you like to see the universe, how it works? I know we have the Interstellar that you are talking about in another day, but do
Yes.
you have more options? And it's about it, I guess.
Yes, and have a series that I like is so much. They call A Odyssey. I don't know when I say that in English, but uh, the name is Uma Odisseia no Espaço. And it's about Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan talk about how the universe starts, how the life starts in the Earth, and other things about the galaxies, planets, and anyway. So this series I like so much. When you talk Interstellar, it's very a movie that I like so much. Yes, I think it's that the two movies and series that I like.
Nice. And did you use it to watch some series or I don't know documentaries about aliens?
Aliens. Yes, I see one in Netflix that it's very complicated because we don't have a serious evidence about these lives outside of Earth. So it's funny and great to watch, but it's not confiável to respect the things that have in these documentaries or series about this kind of matter.
Yeah, it's sure because we don't we doesn't have this physical evidence.
Yes.
And yeah, I used to watch the a series about aliens when I was younger in the History Channel. I don't know if you guys use it to watch this, but it was the guy that said aliens, you know?
Yes, it's a common meme in
Yeah,
Brazil.
and they looks like a crazy physician, but it was funny to watch it, you know, when I was young.
Yes, sometimes all people imagine aliens like a green skin and big eyes, but really, all people don't know what the physical uh, kind of appearance for these aliens because it's very different kind of life. Here we have carbon for grow life in planet, and other places can be other things, other elements. I don't know and how this life will works in other place.
Yeah, for sure. We have different environment here from another planets, and the situation could be another, and I don't know, the skeleton could be bigger. I don't know.
Yes.
I watched a movie, but I don't remember the name. But it was a guy that grew up. I don't know if it was in Mars or in the moon,
Mm.
and they came to the Earth because they met a girl from Earth, but they wasn't good here because of these variations that we are talking about. And
Yes.
once they were to the hospital, and the doctors was surprised with their exams because the bones are very different, the skin are very different from people here, so they were a little bit scared with their exams.
Yes.
It's very different. Yes.
If you
Nice.
remember the name of the movie,
Okay.
put in the chat because I would like to watch.
Okay, I will try to remember.
Yes.
And okay, I will ask you for answer the let me see. The number two. What type of music motivates you most when you are working or studying?
It's for me? Yes? Ah, okay. Um, yes, I like to listen a lot of type of music, but sometimes I like to put on YouTube music for reading, and so you listen ambiental music, relaxing music, and for study, for working, is good and works for me. So sometimes I like to listen like Lenini. I don't know if you know, but this Lenini is a MPB music in Brazil.
I guess
Um,
not.
it's like that. No, Lenini. Yes. So sometimes I like to funk, carioca funk. I shake. I don't know when I say that in English, but I shake all musics and listen sometimes. Maybe if my emotion is relaxing, I would like to listen music for reading, like ambiental music. And sometimes when I'm more electric, I like to listen funky carioca, for example. So I'm very different because I like a lot of that kind of music and sometimes depend of my humor.
Yeah, for sure. We have these variations of emotions and feelings, and I don't know, kind of work, or I don't know if we're at the gym because it's difficult to be in the gym.
Yes, yes, it's very different.
And yes, great, it's different. I like to listen more electronic and things that I have to put some energy into it. And I guess I am listening more musics from here in Spain and Latino because I'm here and I'm trying to listen more and more.
Mhm.
So I guess is that okay. Very nice. Well, and about you, Philip, what type of music motivates you the most when you are working or studying?
Actually, I usually listen to white noise because I got distracted even.
Oh,
I can listen. I
yeah, me
can.
too.
I can.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
yeah,
distracted
we're
for a while.
okay. We are listening now.
Probably just not from my webcam, but okay. When usually studying and working, I try to listen to white noise because when I type, for example, like for a music for study or music for work or music for read, for reading, I get distracted by the high tones of this kind of musics. Whenever there's like a high tone in the music, I get distracted because of that. So I put like a white noise because I it's a constant noise that somewhat like how can I say this? But it like makes your brain a little bit more focused on what you're doing because you're not thinking about the outside world, I would say. So that's kind of music music I usually to listen when I doing this kind of work. But in my everyday life, like I don't have any specific music band or on a singer or anything like that because I usually put like on YouTube, like YouTube basically knows my taste and it recommends me music that I usually like the most. So
Nice.
that's why I usually listen when I not studying, for example.
Yeah, because nowadays we have a lot of things happening at the same time. I guess sometimes a silence is good, and sometimes it's good to listen a different style of music. Yeah, for sure. But yes, I guess it's about it. Okay, Philip, thank you. Now Pedrito, please share with us the music that motivates you most when you are working and studying.
For me, I when I work or study, I prefer the silence. I don't listen some music, but to distract me or distract myself and for disconnect the about the work or some problems, I used to listen rock and roll, but the 18s and 19s and uh, others kind of music. I eclectic guy, but I prefer rock and roll and um, Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses, and other kind of this.
Nice, a rock and roll. Nice.
Yeah.
And what band that you like most at all? Your favorite that okay, today I'm gonna listen this.
Depends the my mood, but I think the I don't know Oasis and U2 and Guns N' Roses, as I said. I think Guns is a great band.
Guns N' Roses, the classic.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, let's jump for the third question. So, Pedrito, if you could live in any city in the world for a year, which one would you choose and why?
Well, I think in a city in the USA, I don't know, to New York or more in South City, but other South City. But I have a dream. I will visit in there and uh, do the Route 66, for example, and visit a lot of the places in there and in the all the tour.
Oh, nice. Oh, one question. Do you like Cars, the animation of Disney? Just
Ah,
asking.
yeah, yes. I I watch it, but I not most uh, like so much, but I watch it.
Yeah. I am asking because they are a great reference for the 66 route. So That's why I was asking. But do you prefer a more crowded city or a more tranquil city? Because you mentioned it, New York. I guess there are very crowded population and stuff like São Paulo, for example.
Yes, I tried this experience to most crowd city, and but I'm think a lot like Texas is a uh, more interesting, like compared Rio Grande do Sul, I think.
Okay, nice, Texas, yeah. And I guess when I was talking to Philip before in Texas, the accent is different. So
I like the accent in there
do you
about the
like?
movies, and yeah,
Oh God, amazing! It's very funny the accent, I guess.
yeah, all the movies and all things.
Yes, very nice. Well, thank you, Pedrito. Thank you for sharing with us. And about you, Philip? Okay, I know you like the the
But my answer,
Britain.
will be not in England.
Okay, so tell us what
Because like
cities do you
if
prefer?
I had the opportunity to go back, I would go back to live back in England again. But if I had to choose a city, then it would be like probably Modena from Italy. I was there, I
Okay,
visited some friends, and was like it's like a small city. It's not really crowded, but it's the kind of city that I like. So that's the city I'll be choosing.
what is the city? Sorry,
It's Modena. Let me type here.
Modena.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
Modena.
like Modena. I at first I was like thinking that was like modern or something like that. It took me a while to remember this name, Modena. It's not so crowded. It's also not so touristic city, but it
Mhm.
has like it's easy to connect to many of the touristic cities. For example, Rome. I was there as
Rome.
well, but I wouldn't choose Rome because first of all, like it's really crowded.
Yeah, it's
There's a
very
lot of
touristic.
yeah. So when I was there, I couldn't do any kind of proper sightseeing. For example, when I went to Coliseum, okay, from outside it was fine, but if you look from inside the Coliseum, it was like there were queues for almost everything. I was like,
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna pay like almost 20. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was 20 to 30 euros to enter the Coliseum, and there was like a bunch of queues inside of the Coliseum. For what reason? I don't know. Like I don't know what they're queuing for. Since they're already inside of the Coliseum. But
okay.
and also went to the Trevi Fountain as well. I couldn't get close to the Trevi Fountain. I had to take a selfie like a little bit far away. Like I climbed in a rock to get some
Okay.
proper view, and then took a selfie from there. But it was really crowded. I don't like living in crowded cities, but like for one day, like just to do some sightseeing and take some pictures, it's fine for me. But so that's why I choose like Modena. So it has like a strong connection by train to many of the famous cities.
Uh-huh.
And there's also a lot of food that I haven't tasted yet. So I need at least a year to enjoy every
Yeah.
food from Italy.
Did you try the pizza from there?
Yeah, I tried it.
What do you
The,
think?
well, it's hard to say. Like I didn't like too much the pizza I got. I just got one pizza actually, but I didn't
Okay.
enjoy it too much. And even my friend, who is a Turkish guy, he went with me to a pizzeria to try this pizza, and he also didn't enjoy it too much. He said that there was like something different here in this pizza that I didn't like it. I think it was like the dough was too thin, so like when they heated the pizza on the oven, like the pizza became so crunchy
Oh,
that it was not so much enjoyable. I would say.
okay. And where are you from? I don't ask you.
Oh, I'm from Santa Catarina, Itajaí.
Ah, Santa Catarina. I don't know if you try some pizza from São Paulo, but I guess it's the best pizza in the world.
No, I went to there to São Paulo and ate the hot dog with smashed potato, and I like it a lot.
Nice. Okay. Do you, how can I say? Do you think to communicate with the Italian guys it's hard? Because I have difficult to communicate myself with them in a small city, for example,
Mhm.
because they don't speak another language and they refuse to speak another language.
Mhm. Well, it was not so difficult for me because first of all, I was in Modena. I was in Rome at first because I went there for a conference, and like since Rome is like a touristic city, most of the Italians there they also speak in English to communicate
Oh,
with the
was easy.
tourists. So uh, it was like not so difficult to get by going around there. But once I reached Modena, I noticed like once I left the my bus that I got to Modena, things like was totally different
Yeah,
because most of the people there they don't speak in English, obviously. But if you try to communicate with some university students, then you might find some university students that speak in English.
oh,
I went there to visit a couple of friends that I had there, and since like they're from the Santa Catarina, so they could show me around the city, and also they speak in Italian as well.
oh, okay. So having friends will be better. Like, yes, at
But
all.
like when I was getting my train to, I think it was Barcelona, where
It's
my
near here.
no,
Mm-hmm.
I went to Bologna, actually.
Bologna.
Yeah,
No,
I
Bologna.
went to like by train to Bologna. It's a city that's like 1 hour away from Modena. I said Barcelona, but it was a mistake. Bologna. Uh, but like when I was trying to get the train, I had some confusion because my ticket said the time and okay, your train to this place is at this time, and then okay, but most of the trains they don't show the time of the next city. They show the final time
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
final city that you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go to. So I didn't know which train I should take. So I decided like to enter a rental train that went in the direction of Bologna, and I asked him to like an office guy, I would say, because he was like dressed in a black suit. I asking him in English if that train was heading to Bologna. And he just said me yes, and then okay, thank you very much, and entered the train to head to Bologna. But it was not my right train. It was another train. But
Yeah,
luckily, there was no ticket validator to ask me for the ticket for that train. So I got
yeah.
by without paying for that train in specific. I paid for another train actually.
Yeah, it has a different system, different tickets. I guess it's more difficult. So thank you, Philip. Nice to know that. So guys, if you are thinking to visit Italy, for the small cities, take care because the people, the most people from there doesn't talk even English. So,
Probably just
but
visit like a tourist city. Probably
yeah,
that'll be more safe.
exactly, exactly. Okay, thank you, Phil. And Vanessa, I will ask the seven one for you.
The seven,
Yes, if you
question
could,
seven.
yeah, if you could design your dream job, what would you do? And what could be the daily routine look like for you?
Okay, so I would like to talk about my last job because it's a bad example to have worked. So, for example, and when I worked with in the last job, I feel very suffocated because I don't have time for do anything in my personal life and my free time, for example. All people tell me, talk me on telephone, ask me about tasks, and this kind of work I don't like. It's very busy and yes, don't work. in my life, I think it's all lives on the people. So I think my dream job, it's about it's it's the present, because I started my company in 2 years ago, about financial education. So I think now I can do my hour, and sometimes I work a lot. I started my work with maybe 9 a.m. and start and finish 9 p.m. It's very hard. It's a lot of things because it's my company, it's my tasks, and I need to work. If I don't work, I don't will receive money, and it's very different. But if I could design my dream job, I think I would like to be a routine more equilibrated, to be to do things, for example, for I don't know when I say that in English, but it's about my enjoy my things after the work. So I need to equilibrate the things and do more things in my free time. So my real problem now is that to equilibrate my personal life with my work life.
Okay, to have more quality of life, you mean, no?
Yes, yes. Now I have more quality after. Before I don't have that because my work after before that it's very complicated. It's a toxic ambient, and I don't like that. So I created my ambient. I created my companies, my I don't know when I say that, but socios, and now I
Society,
can.
no?
Yes, I can choose the people that it's approach of me.
Yeah, it's better. And do you have geographic liberty to work?
Yes, yes. Now I'm living in Sorocaba. It's a city near from São Paulo. But in the last year, yes, in the last year, I stay on Paraná, Maringá, and I live there maybe 2 years. And before that, I'm staying in São Paulo. So I think that maybe 1 year and next year I would like to visit the cities from near to the beach, for example.
Yeah,
And yes, it's very good to do this liberty for live in other places and visit cultures too.
yeah, for sure. And what did you like most in Sorocaba?
Sorocaba, for me, it's good because have a lot of waterfalls and trails about around the city, and we have more opportunities to have this contact with the nature. And for me, it's very important. For example, trails, go to the parks with my dogs and with my husband too. So this is very important in Sorocaba, we have more opportunities for do that. And Maringá, it's very difficult because there it's so far to the capital. So I need to go to the car maybe 2, 3, 4 hours to visit one waterfall. It's very complicated to do that all weekend. So
Yeah.
there I can do that more easy.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's more connected that you where you are now, no?
Yes,
From
yes.
the trails and the stuffs that you like. Nice. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. I
Thank
very appreciate your answer. Now, the last and not least, Federico. How about your job? If you could design a dream job that you like most, what is it, and and what would your daily routine looks like?
I think like a recorder, like Gloria Maria from from Globo Reporter. Visit too many places and spend 2 or a month, 2 weeks or a month to stay there and know about the culture and enjoy the things in the places it can be. And I would like so much this, I think, and I know in a lot of different countries and cultures, and this is my uh, a good choice, I think.
Yeah, I like your idea. It's very nice. And do you think you would be a great reporter?
I don't know. It's totally different from my my job now. I'm a IT guy, a DevOps engineer, but I will try to be a great reporter to, and I enjoy doing this, and so it's more easily if you like it this your job, you do this more like more friendly enough.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Do you work present or in home office
I
format
work from home now.
from home? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have some liberty, geographic liberty like Vanessa has?
Yes, but I don't not experiment this yet. But I think in the in the next year, I think I try to do a vacation or other kind of and spend more time when I working in another place.
Sure. And when you are tired to work in your house, do you go to shopping malls or what did you do in that case that you're, oh, my tired to stay in that place?
And, maybe a cafe or a shop or a shopping can be, yeah.
Nice. And do you like coffee? To drink some coffee, tea?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love coffee.
Guys, I love to drink coffee, but I have problem with caffeine, so I had to drink a decaf coffee. So, and I also have problem with milk, with from the cow, but I can drink the soy milk, oat milk, and alternatives like that. And yeah, it's about that. Okay, let me see. I will ask for you, Pedrito. Which is the 10, the number 10? Which technological trend are you most excited to see develop in the coming years? A technology or something that you are excited to be more developed in the next years?
I think the robots with the AI, because now the AI is have a boom in all companies, and all companies is looking for uh, specialists or some people to do these things. And I think this kind of thing like robots is can be more I don't know explored more now and uh, with all companies working with this, I think is more uh,
The trend, no? It's a
yeah.
trend and it will pay better too. because it's a innovation, no?
Yes.
It's kind of a strange thing because we don't know where this thing will be in the future, but they are accepting to pay for this to develop this kind of situation. I guess very nice. I am excited for this too. Really, to confessing for you because today I use the some AIs to do some stuffs for me, but sometimes it not works as I would like to because I work with images, so it's hard to put our
It's very
desires
hard,
to
yeah.
create the right image, and sometimes the image it's I don't know, guys, this is
Or
strange.
the smell,
It's
yeah.
very strange. They create a strange picture for you, and I don't know, the things are not connected, or I don't know, your arm is I don't know, it's terrible, guys.
I experiment that and sometimes is have it to develop more.
Yeah, for sure. So, Pedrito, I have opportunity to discuss about this, and I would like to you to tell us what did you learn today, and I will ask for Vanessa and Felipe too.
Each immersion is very good. Is a different kind of situations and vocabulary, and the subject was good, very good to do the conversation, and uh, I, I like this, and I think I try to express more things and more vocabulary and some phrases,
Okay, you are
different
doing well.
different
You
phrases.
are growing English, so congratulations. And yes,
Thank you.
guys. Vanessa, a short answer because we are all of out of time because we have another immersion in 5 minutes. But do you have a preferred technological trend that you are most excited to see developed in next years?
Yes, in the last years, I worked with cybersecurity, maybe 7 years ago. I think that don't appear with my skin, but I have 29 years old. So I worked with maybe 7 years with cybersecurity. And there I know about blockchain. And I think this technology is the future because I'm working with that too, but I'm not developer. I'm working with cybersecurity, but focus with blockchain and other things about financial education. For example, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and I like Web3 too. So I think it's good because blockchain used today, but we need to more developers for construction a lot of resolutions for
Mhm.
the society. So I think is that.
Okay. And what did you learn today with us in this conversation?
I like the subject because it's very different tasks, and one it's very different for the two. So I like that, and I today I'm not so good to practice English, but I say for me, no, you need to practice. Maybe if you work in these immersions, you can learn more and more. And today it's very good because I learn a lot of things and I remember other things too. So yes, I think it's that.
Very nice, Vanessa. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I will keep this model because I'm liking, because I am seeing the people enjoying these different questions to discuss about.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Now, Phil,
Yeah,
in
I
a
answered
short answer, please, because we
okay.
have 3 minutes.
Question number
Sorry.
10. Yeah, basically the question number 10. I have joined the service design team during my undergrad course for almost 2 years. And there's like one field in my kind of work that's more focused on developing events for agriculture surveillance, like monitoring the crops and see which parts of the crops are diseased. So it relates too much with the kind of work I did during my undergrad when I was a member of the Star Design team, because like you design basically small crafts to operate autonomously to monitor these crops. But in the Star Design team, you had some pilot to control their craft. So there were some minor differences in there. So that's the kind of thing that I would like to see more applied in the fields, like to earn more relevance in the future. Nowadays, there are still some more crafts that were created for this kind of task, but they are so expensive. Like it's a matter of like 70 to 800, 70 to 8 thousand reais, like a small craft, this kind of work. So I expect like in the future to this become a more cheaper and accessible for many farmers, for example. And yeah, what I learned for this work is basically like, okay, I'm in the United States and living among the Americans, but I don't usually go outside to touch the grass and communicate with people because first of all, there's no grass here, so I need to
Oh God.
to find a way to to get some contact with people. So that's why I choose to stick with the talk and talk and practice my speaking sometimes, and
Yeah,
also
it's
do some
important.
practice at the university as well, which is important.
This is very important. I should give advice that you have to have the conversation with people, have contact with persons. It's important. Well, Phil, thank you guys for everything for today. It was an amazing conversation. I was so excited about this subject and questions because it's very funny to discuss about. And do you guys have anything more to say? I have just 1 minute, but just ask.
Thank you. Just thank
Yeah,
you
just
for
Okay.
thank you
everyone
for
here.
Yeah.
applying and see you next time.
Thank you all, and have a good week.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I am here the next Monday at 2 p.m. the same place, in the same hour. And I hope you have a really good week and a great news for you guys. And kisses. See you later. Bye bye.